know you're somewhere.
Hi Sag, welcome to my channel. My name is Kem. Today Sag, you guys got Be Fearless and Bold. Badger Spirit number 4 in reverse. You need to communicate something, which is similar to Scorpio, about having to speak up. So if you have Scorpio in your chart, I would check out Scorpio's read. But Sag, what you're going up against, I honestly feel is really scary. You have the Bear, which should be someone who's very authoritative, someone who's very exhausting. You have 10-10 with a Mountain. So I'm getting that this person that you need to talk to is a block in a sense, because it's because of who they are. Whoever this person is, they're very dominating, and I feel like you're afraid to speak to whoever this is. And I'm getting that, like, whatever you have to say might cause a tower in their life. So you're feeling very scared about approaching them. You're feeling very scared about, like, using your voice. Yeah, my voices are going out a lot. But I'm getting that it's the right thing to do, and until you do it, you're going to be blocked. So let's see who you need to talk to. Let's see who this person is. So Sag, you need to confront, I think this is either like a parent figure or a spouse. I feel like it's a spouse or a girlfriend, a boyfriend, like someone, you know. I feel like that's who's the dominating person in your life. And you're going to create a tower because you want to get away from this person. I see you want some sort of breakup. You want to leave this person behind. They're coming up as a false person and courtship. So this is someone that you're in a relationship with who you no longer want to be in a relationship with. And the interesting thing is, like, you could be the false person because you're the one that's like faking this. You're the one that's not saying how you feel. You're the one that's like pretending to a certain extent. Like, this is somebody that you want to be with, when I feel like you have someone else in your head. You have a Queen of Wands out here. So someone's coming up as a true pair to you. I'm going to say you're the masculine, and the Queen of Wands is someone that you want to approach, but it could be reversed. We have a King and a Queen of Wands, a true pair. Aries, Leo, Sag. So yeah, you want to move forward, but you feel imprisoned. So the only way to get out of this is to communicate. And I'm getting here that there doesn't need to be an apology for how you feel. There doesn't have to be an apology for, like, not feeling the same way as this person. There does not have to be an apology for being, you know, not wanting to be with this person. That's what I'm getting. Like, there does not have to be, how do I explain it? You don't have to be sorry for not being what this person wants you to be, or sorry for not, like, wanting to be with this person anymore. Like, I'm getting, like, this relationship has reached its ending. And the longer you prolong it, the more you become the false person, because it's like this person might know that they are dominating, and they might know that they're, you know, all these things. But if you don't tell them that you're unhappy, if you don't tell them that you don't want to be with them anymore, if you don't tell them, like, how you feel, then you're never gonna, like, leave. And then you're gonna be the false person. So the King of Air, I feel like you're the one that's been faking this for a while. King of Air in reverse is lies. You know, like someone who can lie a little bit to, I feel like you're lying to keep the status quo. You're lying to keep everything, like, okay. You're lying to keep people happy, and you're lying. You have the Queen of Wands attached to you. So you're, like, literally lying while you're thinking about somebody else. And that's not right. That's what I'm getting. It's not right. Like, you're holding on to somebody else here that you wish, like, things didn't end with. So you might, again, I feel like you know this Queen of Wands, and this is a person that you have true heart and feelings for. So it's interesting that this is the person that you want to be with. I pulled on the Queen of Fire. This is someone that you either work with or someone you went to school with. This is the person that you really care about, though. You might honestly want to have children with this person. The child card's coming up. Maybe this person lets you be a child. This person lets you be yourself. But with great fortune and pathway, I feel like you've been waiting for years. So I feel like this is not something that like you should have done maybe like last month. This is something you should have done like last year. So for whoever this is, you're like in a relationship with somebody, and I feel like you're thinking of someone else. You know, you have love for someone else. You want to be with someone else. You feel like this other person is the person for you, and you want to collaborate with this person. And with integrity, it's going to take integrity to get to this person, meaning you're going to have to tell the truth. You're going to have to be that person that, you know, you don't want to be that person to break the news. Like, you don't. Like, I can see how hard this is with just like the Lenormand cards that came out, the Tower, the Mountain, the Bear. Like, these are hard energies to get past. It's true. Like, it's not easy, but the ending is already here with this 10. So the thing is, you don't want to like cause surprise for this person, but there's no other way to do it, Sag. Like, there's no other way to tell this person like, oh yeah, like, you know, I want to be with somebody else. Like, there's no right way to say this. There's no nice way to say this. There is no like, I don't think it even has to be an apology. I just think it's the truth. And the truth doesn't sometimes sound great, but it is the truth. Like, I feel like, you know, people who avoid saying the truth is because like we don't want to hurt others, or we don't want to hurt, you know, we don't want to see what happens to the people that are involved. Like, you know, you might not want to hurt this person. Maybe you're just worried for yourself. You're like, this person's going to react in such a way where they're going to literally give me so much shit. So like, I don't want to deal with that. Whatever it is, you have to do it, Sag. You have someone else attached to you. You're thinking of somebody else. You're being the false person now. And I feel like it's just not right. Like, look, the truth is that you want to be single. The truth is you want to be single so you can go towards somebody else. And that's the truth. And it's like an unfortunate thing. But I mean, this relationship seems to be like over. And all you have to do is say that. You feel imprisoned, say that. You feel like this isn't right for you, say that. Like, this is the time to speak, Sag. So, yeah. I don't know what you're doing here, but you're kind of just wasting everybody's time. So let's pull some advice for you, Sag. So yeah, Sag, you have strength at the bottom of the deck. It's gonna be something that is going to be hard to do. It's not an easy thing. It's not easy. But it's interesting. You have the Badger coming up twice. You should look up the Badger. The Badger could have like a lot of significance to you guys. I'm gonna look it up before I leave. But yeah, the Badger is coming up twice, so that's really significant. The Badger says healing wounds. This one. So I think you want to heal things with this Queen of Wands. And with satisfaction, you feel satisfied, but with this Queen of Wands. So everything's pointing towards this person. There's something that's stopping you from doing it. And I wonder if it's like you're afraid of this Queen of Wands. Like, are you afraid? Who are you more afraid of? The person that you're with or the person that you're going towards? I kind of feel like it's like you're afraid to go towards this person as well. Because it's like, this person I feel like is everything that you've wanted in your life. Like, again, with Lakshmi, the goddess of abundance. I choose to feel abundant. Wealth is an inside job. This other person makes you feel abundant. And I feel like that makes you very scared. So you're kind of coasting by with somebody else, but it's less scary to be with this person. Because for some reason, it's more scary to go towards the person that you really want. That's what I'm getting. Like, you're more scared of this person than this person, in a sense. Because, you know, you're afraid of, hurting somebody else's feelings, but I also feel like you're afraid of actually getting what you want. And I think you're actually afraid of like committing to somebody else here who you think is like very attractive, who you think is like the full package, who you think is very independent. Like, I feel like you're afraid to move on because it's like, this person that I really want to be with, I see them as everything. I have so much love for this person, and I feel like you're afraid to move on to them. They bring you so much satisfaction. Maybe you'd have to heal things between you and this person as well. And I think you're a little bit afraid. So I feel like that's what's holding you back, to be honest. You're afraid of approaching the person that you want to be with. So you're keeping, you know, everything like okay and like with this other person. But I don't honestly think that you're afraid to tell. I feel like some of you guys, you're afraid to tell the person you're with right now that you want to leave. But I think the reason you're afraid is because what if you left and the person that you want to go towards is not available, or the person that you want to go towards doesn't take you. So you know what I'm saying? So I feel like you're kind of just like, well, maybe it would be better if it's just remained a fantasy. And I'm getting that's kind of stupid. Like, I understand the rationale behind it, like I get it, but I think at the end of the day, like, you have to do what you have to do. I think that you honestly have to have the strength to leave this person and pursue someone else. Maybe you've been out of the dating game for a while. Maybe you're just afraid of like what this person would say to you, or how they would react to you, the new person, or like again the Queen of Wands. But I am getting like that's the person you want to be with. So whatever it is that's stalling you here, I just see fear being the main thing here. But you have strength here with independence, anticipation, and an ending. So again, this ending is going to take place no matter what. So I'm also getting, I just took out my book to see like what the Badger is about, and it says it's bold expression, self-expression, reliance, keeper of stories. The Badger is the giant of the weasel family. Those with this totem should study the weasel as well. The Badger is gray. Okay, hold on, they're just describing it. This in itself is very symbolic. The Badger is gray, black, and buff with a white stripe from the nose to the back of its head. This is in itself very symbolic of how open it is, the keeper of much light and knowledge of other animals and the earth. If the Badger is bold and ferocious, and it never surrenders, if a Badger has come into your life, you should do some examination. Are you or those around you not digging deep enough? It may indicate a need to get beneath the surface. It may reflect a time of greater connection to the earth. It may be telling you to draw upon the stories that intrigued you and held you fast during childhood. They may be symbolic of things going on or about to go on in your current life. Whenever Badger shows up, there will be opportunities to develop self-expression and reliance. It speaks of a time to begin to tell a new story about yourself and your life. Yeah. So I think it's time for you guys to have this discussion with this person that you're dealing with, and to have the discussion with the person that you want to be dealing with, and understand that even though it's hard both ways, I feel like it's hard. I feel like you're like, it's hard on me. I get it's hard on you, but I get it's the only way to move forward. And it's time for a new narrative. It's time for a new story. It's time to like move forward. This mountain has been blocking you for too long, and it's time to move. Stagnancy is not good. Do you know what I'm saying? Especially keeping yourself somewhere you don't want to be. You obviously want to be single, so be single. You want to pursue someone else. But it's time to kind of like change the narrative here. So that's what I'm getting, Sag. I love you guys. I hope this helps, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.